Hello to you and welcome back to Just Pinball. Today we're going to review pinball machine glass. We're going to compare standard glass to anti-glare glass. Is it worth the money? When it comes to pinball machine anti-glare glass, there's a number of different names and types. There's Invisiglass, Vampire Glass, PDI, Stern HD, the list goes on. But is it worth the money? Today we're going to compare that glass with standard pinball machine glass to see if it's worth the extra money. So here we have test one, looking for glare on the pinball machine glass with the machine turned off. And looking there, yep, can definitely see a bit of glare. Overall not too bad, but yeah, there is glare there on this glass. This being the standard pinball machine glass. So we'll run the same test on another machine that has standard pinball machine glass, Lethal Weapon 3. And as we go through here, again, we can see some glare on this glass. So very similar to the Judge Dredd. Definitely some glare coming back off of that. Not too bad. Now running the same test on the Ghostbusters pinball machine. This machine does have PDI glass installed, and already we can see there's quite a difference in reflection. You almost feel like you can reach into that pinball machine and touch the playfield. So looking at that, definitely the leader. Let's look at the results of the first test. The PDI glass is the clear leader here. We can see some glare on the standard pinball machine glass. It's just not evident on the PDI glass. So I have to say PDI glass has won the first test. So now we'll start test two. This is with the pinball machine turned on. It's the Judge Dredd again. It has the standard pinball machine glass. And again, there is still some reflection there. I think we'll notice that more as we get to the top of the machine with the DMD. Yep, there we go. Back down. So still glare and impact. Okay, now we'll undertake test two with the Lethal Weapon pinball machine. And again, still reflection there. As we make our way up, yeah, we can see that DMD reflection on the glass, very similar to the Judge Dredd. So still a lot of glare there. So we'll just have another look at the Ghostbusters pinball. Now remember, this has the PDI glass installed. As we go through, we can see very little glare or reflection onto this glass. Get up to the DMD. Yeah, nothing back onto the glass there. So looking great. Let's review the results of the second test. Again, the PDI glass is the clear leader here. Especially when you get to the top of the pinball machine, you get the reflection of the DMD on the standard glass. Again, PDI glass, the clear leader. So the next test I want to do is just the finger smudge test, just to see if I can smudge this up. It's a little bit difficult to see on camera, but really this is the standard glass on the Judge Dredd, and it looks fine. Yeah, really hard to smudge that up. Okay, so I want to try the smudge test again on the Lethal Weapon pinball machine. This is standard glass. Just write that in. Again, very difficult to see with the camera. However, with the naked eye and the camera, it looks pretty good. You get no real smudges left on the glass. And whatever fingerprints are there are easy to clean off. Okay, let's try the smudge test now on the PDI glass, which is installed on the Ghostbusters. I'll just wipe my fingers there. Now, it's a bit difficult to see on the camera, but it doesn't look too bad. However, with this glass, I do know that it marks up fairly easy. And across here, we've got one mark just there. There's another mark just up a little bit further here. And down near the flipper buttons, there's some marking down here. And again, that's just fingerprints. So when it comes to smudging the glass, it doesn't fare as well as the standard glass. But again, it's easily taken care of with the right cleaning product. Let's look at the results from the third test. This is where the standard pinball machine glass was far superior. It was much harder to smudge up and leave fingerprints on. So it's definitely the winner on this test. Let's do a summary of the test. Test 1, we had the pinball machine turned off and we're checking for glare. On this occasion, the PDI glass was by far the winner, and I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Test 2, we performed the same test, but they had the pinball machine turned on. Again, on this occasion, the PDI glass was the far leader, 5 out of 5. When it came to the third test, the smudge test, the standard pinball glass fared much better. And on this occasion, the PDI glass, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 because I do know over time it does get smudgy and needs to be kept clean. So what's my verdict? Well, it's a great product. I have to say it is fantastic. You feel like you can actually reach into your pinball machine. Is it affordable? For me, no. I work on a budget when it comes to my pinball machines. For you though, if it is within your budget and something you're interested in, I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic product. You really do feel like you can reach in and touch things. So overall, I give it a 4 out of 5. I would give it a 5 out of 5, but from a price perspective, it really does bring it back a notch. For me though, I'm just happy with standard pinball glass. For you, it's your choice. So if you like the content of today's video, please hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll have more videos soon. Bye.